Dude, yesterday I downed a whole bag of Twizzlers.
That's it? Just one?
Just one bag.
Just one.
And
Yeah.
white chocolate pretzels. This white chocolate's the best chocolate. Okay.
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 Yes. Welcome. We are here.
We are here.
I watched so many movies last night. It's not even funny. Like, there's... Yeah.
It's pretty funny, actually.
I watched... Okay, what all did I watch? I finished Batman vs.
Whoa. We're not even talking about, like, what we're going to talk about, man.
No, I know. But I just want to go over this. And then I watched Godfather Part 3.
Which we'll get into.
And then I watched Wonder Woman. And then I started Kill Bill.
Oh, you started it?
Yeah. But I was so tired. I was like...
Why don't we just finish it today?
Oh. Maybe,
Good thoughts.
Maybe. I might. It's...
For the people that don't know, instead of us watching a movie and then talking about it, we talk about a movie and then watch a different movie when we're done. So, maybe Kill Bill.
Nobody cares. But yeah, nobody cares.
Well, yeah, because there's only like 10 people listen to this, and half
Luke,
of those
what are we
me.
talking about today?
We are talking about The Godfather and The Thing. Now, The Godfather Part 2. You can never talk about The Godfather without Godfather Part 2. And you can't talk about Godfather Part 2 without Part 1. That's how it works. There is no Part 3, as we'll get into, because you have seen it. I have not. I was going to, but I got too busy watching Game of Thrones because it's cinema.
Well, I didn't
Absolute
actually
cinema.
see Godfather Part 3.
You skimmed it?
Because, like you said, it doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah.
They were going to make one, but then they ended up
I heard they were going to,
it.
yeah, it got canceled or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, and they could still do it, though. Al Pacino's still alive. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who knows?
And we're also doing The Thing, because
John Carpenter.
we saw that in theater together.
Thursday night.
Yep, it was great. And we don't think we'd have a good episode by splitting them up together. So we're putting them together. And
We're going to talk about two things.
we're going to talk about 3 movies, technically, but 2 series. 2 different series.
Yes.
It's going to be great. So, Micah,
Yes.
tell me what you have seen this week and what you've thought about them.
Everything I watched this week?
Yep.
I have to look back because I did a lot of reviews.
Yes, you have.
But,
Yes,
I mean,
you-
obviously, I haven't watched all of them. I did Man of Steel, I think. Okay.
We already talked about that.
Yeah, but
Unless
I actually
you-
went back and I actually watched it because I fell asleep. And that was really good. I liked it a lot. I know Zack Snyder, a little controversial, but I like his take on the DC universe. I think it's really enjoyable. I remember I also watched Wonder Woman, I think, when it first came out, so it would have been like 8 years ago. And I remember liking it, and so I was like, oh, I gotta watch it again, but it didn't hold up to my memory, so I gave it 2 stars. And it's kind of like, meh. I mean, who's the actress? Gal Gadot? Or whatever?
Don't look at me,
Okay,
bro. I'm
you're
not
right,
a
you're
Wonder
right.
Woman fanatic, unless it's the 70s
Okay,
show.
I am not a fanatic. But yeah, I think
You sure?
I'm not a fanatic.
You're just watching this for Wonder Woman. You want to watch Snyder Cut.
I really liked, in Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, I really liked the...
Batman.
They should have done Christian Bale, I think. Because Christopher Nolan was there. He produced it, so like, why didn't they get... Why did they get Ben Affleck?
What's wrong with Ben Affleck?
Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong.
Dude, Good Will Hunting?
Nothing is wrong with that, but Christian Bale?
Yeah, okay, but he still doesn't really play a good Batman, in my opinion.
Whoa,
Christian Bale, yes.
okay.
Okay, but that's something I'm going to have to study, because I could just say that and not even, yeah.
Something I did really like about those movies, Batman vs. Superman and Man of Steel, is the absolute carnage that is wrought on humanity. Like, it's not funny, but it kind of is. Just like, so many people die, and it's just like, you think it can't get worse. You're like, oh, and it just
It
does.
gets worse.
You like they destroy something and then he gets punched through like a gas station and then just like through other buildings, and it's just like it's phenomenal.
Yeah. And Superman does not care that there's people dying around him. He's just like, I'm gonna fight this one guy.
Yeah, except Lois. He's like,
oh yeah,
I'll stop everything for you. But then I thought it was cool also. I think Batman kind of uses guns. I was like,
yeah, he kills people.
Interesting, yeah. I liked also how Batman vs Superman, they were setting up at the end. They were like, oh, who are all these other people? Oh, it's Wonder Woman. Oh, it's the Flash. Oh, it's Cyborg.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of fun.
Good setup for a terrible movie, and then they redid it for the 4-hour cut, which is cinema, which Micah really wants to see.
I do want to watch.
So that might be
things.
a future episode talking all about the whole series, but maybe. What did you think of Lex Luthor in Batman vs Superman? Because Jesse Eisenberg was not a good pick.
No, you didn't like it.
He was not. He was weird.
It was weird. I kind of liked it, but yeah, I mean, it was annoying. I think he was definitely annoying, and you hate him. But I think that's why he does a good job. It's almost like Homelander in The Boys. It's like you hate him, but it's just because he's such a good actor.
Yeah, but Anthony Starr did an actual good job acting like a crazy guy. Jesse Eisenberg was just kind of acting like his goofy self with a wig on and being like, hey guys, I'm gonna make this alien thing to fight Superman, haha.
Yeah. Like, he was kind of dumb. He's like,
yes.
He's like, bro, that thing he creates it and it almost kills him. He's like, bro, you're not thinking through. But I liked the end when Batman's there and he's like about to brand him, but he's just like kind of insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was an interesting setup. I will say I brought something. Did you look at this?
Oh, dude.
Hey, let the people see it.
I was going to show the people, but...
Okay, yeah.
I'm showing you another one. I don't care, but it's the Parasite...
Storyboards.
Dude. And you have a Christmas party invitation here.
Yeah.
What from which year?
That's my bookmark. It's for this year.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like from years ago and you just use a bookmark for like years on end.
They have like some prints near the back of it if you want to show.
Dude, am I going to get like copyright claim for showing a page in a book?
I don't think so. But
this is really cool. Oh, I'm going to have to edit this so then I can actually see it. Dang it. I just screwed myself up.
Nah.
Whatever. Unless I just forget to and then it doesn't matter, but... Dude, this is really cool.
I love it.
Oh, I flipped to the best page. I'm not showing this to the readers on the left. The scene when they're all under the table.
Okay.
And then there's
flip to the near the end. They have like original drawings. It's really cool.
Original drawings. Oh,
yeah.
Wait, like these are just pictures.
Yeah, but like if you go to the beginning or the end, they have drawings of the set. But it's really cool.
Dude, this is lovely.
I'm glad I spent money on this.
Oh man, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, this freaking frame.
People.
Spoilers for Parasite. Just warning, but it's the guy who
does things in the movie.
He's really creepy.
He's a character.
Dude, that's beautiful.
It is really nice.
How much was that?
It's like $20.
20?
I buy it off Thrift Books.
Oh, dude, Thrift Books is so good. I have a lot of books off of Thrift Books. I got freaking the Signs of the Lambs quartet there, Lord of the Rings. I got those books. Haven't even read them. I just have them. I know. I'm sorry.
We got to do an episode on Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit because I love Tolkien. I've read the Silmarillion, so I feel like I have things to say.
Okay.
Like, people are like, oh, you love the movies and you don't love the books and whatever, and it's like, no, I love them both.
Yeah.
I'm a real Tolkien nerd.
I've only seen the first Hobbit.
Okay.
So, I'm down because I do have all of them on Blu-ray.
What about Lord of the Rings? Did you grow up with that?
I did not.
No?
I was one of the first trilogies I watched when I got into film. Watched it back in 22. And that was the last time I saw them. And this Christmas, I'm going to watch them with my sister.
Extended versions?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Dude, okay, hold up. I got the Walmart.
Yeah.
I got the Walmart extended edition, and each one of these has 6 discs. Have you ever seen these?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta bring in my collection because mine's way nicer than that.
Are they the books?
Kind of. It's all like one thing together.
Okay.
But like I did a deep dive into those, and so I was watching like the effects and stuff that they do. Like they have all the interviews and whatnot. Yeah. Hobbit.
I have one of the Hobbits extended, the last one.
Oh, that one's
the other two.
the
I
best
have
one.
just the theatrical ones, and then I have the theatrical Lord of the Rings also.
It's rated R for some violence.
Some violence.
The Battle of the Five Armies.
Yeah, there's like one scene in it that's probably like,
oh,
whoa.
It's like my favorite scene.
Oh, really? Like, you know this scene that
Like with
made
the
it
chariot and the with the wheels.
Dude, I haven't seen it. I told you I only saw the first one.
Okay, yeah. There's like there's a great scene with goats and stuff. You'll have to watch it.
I do have the digital copy of Return of the King 4K extended.
Oh,
but
4K.
It's digital, so I don't know about it. Dude, you will hype up 4K so much.
I do.
When 4K is a little bit better than Blu-ray. And anyway, there's a 20-minute video on YouTube talking about the color grading they had to do for Lord of the Rings with the different DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K. And the only one that's still like the same is DVD. Blu-ray messes it up, and 4K makes it too clear. So if you actually wanted to watch Lord of the Rings how it was, it's DVD. But DVD is still not the best quality.
Yeah.
I do want to get the Lord of the Rings books that have like the 6 discs in it. That look so much better.
They do.
But my issue with it is to get all of them is like $50, and I've been told, because I know someone that's obsessed with Lord of the Rings, that if I find them, I'm buying them for her and she's paying me back. So I can't have them.
Yeah.
I was at a record store a couple days ago, and they had Two Towers, the book there, but I'm like, why would I buy? It's always Two Towers for some reason too. It's never Fellowship. Fellowship's the first one, and Return of the King is like the amazing conclusion. But Two Towers, it's just there.
It's always there.
Yeah, but I mean, Two Towers is still amazing. They get better as they go, in my opinion. But
I love them.
So should I talk about what I've seen?
Yes.
So you've said everything you've seen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I watched Training Day with Denzel Washington.
I feel like we watch very different things.
Yeah. Well,
But
so
I'm just going on like a spree now, I guess.
I watched Book of Eli, and I'm like, wait, I haven't seen that many Denzel Washington movies. So Training Day is like one of his most popular, and has Ethan Hawke in it, Okay, yeah. So I'm like, dude, I'll watch this. It was on Netflix, so I watched it, and dude, writing, like the conversations they have, beautiful. It's like kind of Tarantino. Of like just talking about random things. This whole thing is Denzel plays a cop who is like terrible. He like does stuff
shady.
Yeah, he does very shady stuff. He's like, I don't really know how to explain it, but like he takes money from people, and it's a whole thing. He kills people and like makes it look like were like raiding the house, and then they fired first, and then they had to kill him. They do stuff like that, and then Ethan Hawke's character, it's literally his first day on the job. That's why it's called Training Day. Oh. So he's like, this is not what cops do, and the guy is like, you have to do this to like know how it goes, So it's literally just one day, his first day on the job, and it just going through all these terrible things, and there's some stuff that happens at the beginning that like wraps up in the end. It's like it's really cool. I highly recommend watching it. I mean, I don't know if it's your taste, but I mean, it's kind of a Tarantino type of movie. But it's directed by, I'm going to have to check. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he did the Equalizer trilogy, The Guilty with Jake Paul. Not Jake Paul. Why did I say Jake Paul?
Jake Paul.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Because Jake Gyllenhaal is a great actor, not Jake Paul.
Is that how you say his last name?
Gyllenhaal? Yeah. Dude, you say stuff.
No, I've never tried to pronounce it. I always see it.
You just say Jake G.
I don't say his name.
That one guy.
Like that guy from Donnie Darko. Yeah.
Wait, Donnie Darko is your favorite movie, one of your favorites, and you just don't know how to say his name.
No, it's not like a life or death question.
And he did the 2016 Magnificent Seven, so he did all right with, definitely not up there with John Carpenter or any of them, but yeah. And then we watched The Thing Thursday, which we'll talk about. I loved it. Still one of my favorite movies. We'll get into that. And then yesterday I watched Spy Game.
Yep.
with my buddy. And funny story, but he was like, you should watch this movie, it's pretty cool. And then I'm like, wait, I have it. So of course we had to watch it because I have it for some reason. And it's just like 2000s generic spy type of like, shows a bunch of the past and it's like wrapping up into like what's going on now. Has Brad Pitt, Rod Redford. It's good. But definitely not the Bourne trilogy or anything of that. I heard they're making a fourth Bourne, but I guess it got canceled or something. Yeah.
I never heard any update on that. Just read the books.
And also, I watched Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by watch, I meant only the first season. In a week. Yes, I know, I'm insane. I'm actually almost done with the second season. It's great. There's so many different arcs throughout the first season that like they all like just go, and it's really cool. So I recommend just at least watching the first episode because catches you so off guard, but it's amazing. Now, there's a lot of stuff in it that is terrible. Good old fast forward type of scenes, but
I'd imagine there's a lot of them.
I timestamped them all.
Okay.
So I'm planning on like actually doing something with this because someone did do timestamps for it, but they just don't line up or something. They must have just not been paying attention. This is the first episode. I'm like, okay, he already missed stuff, so I'm doing it myself.
Helping.
And I'm gonna show you how much I got right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So there's a decent amount. There's been 2 episodes so far that have nothing in it, which is nice.
Only 2 out of.
Only 2 out of 17 that I've seen.
Okay. That's okay.
It's great, yeah, but not really.
I was gonna say great.
Peter Dinklage is in it, and he is amazing.
That's how he.
His character
Yeah.
is like the best in the whole series because he's born into the family that like no one likes, and they're like a bunch of bratty people, but he doesn't look like any of the other ones, so he kind of gets his way with stuff, but he's still like he has a heart for people. Like his enemies, they like literally saw their dad die, and he's like sorry for the loss, you know. And right now in season 2, he has to babysit the king, and the king is like a bratty 16-year-old or something. And he literally, like, the most recent episode I saw, someone throws like a pie at his face, and he's just like, kill them all. So there's just chaos, and everyone's just dying and stuff. And then Peter Dinklage's character is like, you can't do that, idiot. And then the king's like, you can't call me idiot. And then he slaps him. It's like, what are you gonna do about that? Like, his character's so good. So I highly recommend Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you're very excited about
Dude,
this.
I am.
You
Well,
really like
I
this.
can't talk to anyone else, you know? I mean, freaking movie podcasts. Have to talk about it.
That's
you know?
true. That's true.
It's really cool, though, that, and, like, it will show different episodes are directed by different people. Like, it isn't just one person. Just cool stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
It
that shows.
has Sean Penn in it, I'm pretty sure,
Okay.
for the first
There's
season.
a lot of people.
And he's, like, the main character. It's great.
I'm glad you like it.
You would like it, too, if you watched it.
Maybe.
I tell you, just the first episode.
I know, but I don't want to.
But I don't want to. So, shall we do not Game of Thrones, Godfather or The Thing first?
I want to borrow Parasite, actually. Your Criterion version. I want to watch it in black and white.
You can take it right now.
I want to watch the, you said it has like a...
I mean, you can,
short
they
film.
have it listed on all the special features. Dude, it's so funny that you love this so much. You're like, dude, I need to know everything.
I think
Everything.
I'm going to try. I was looking at some other movies on Letterboxd, and I think I'm going to try to watch Mother.
Okay.
Because I've heard good things.
The Host is the one I really want to see about
Okay,
him.
yeah. Memories of Murder.
Yep. That's my watch list, too. It's free on Tubi, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there you go. And then there was another one somewhere. I don't know if
I should watch Mickey 17 say that's the best one he's done, just to take you off.
yeah. I would probably just
Skip it.
Let's talk about The Thing.
The Thing.
I'm gonna say going to the movie theater ruined the experience.
What do you mean ruined?
The people. The people that were there.
You think they were laughing too much?
Yeah.
You think they were making it seem like it was more funny than it should have?
Yes, that's literally exactly what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
I really liked The Thing. I think the soundtrack is phenomenal. Just when it opens up, it's like, ooh, Antarctica, and you have just the bass. I was thinking about, you've seen Gremlins, right?
Yep.
So the soundtrack for that one, I think it's by Jerry Goldsmith or something. Horrible. It doesn't like.
Wait, the Gremlins soundtrack's terrible?
I hate it. It disrupts the entire film.
So I don't remember the soundtrack at all.
Like,
But
if you're watching it, you're like, this is just a carnival movie feel type thing.
yeah, it was a lot more of a comedy that had little scary elements throughout it, but the whole thing was just Howie Mandel voicing a gremlin and a bunch of other. Okay, the Snow White scene.
Yeah.
When they're all in the theater and they're throwing popcorn, like, it's hilarious, but that's not really what the mood should be.
Right.
And I forget who the main character is, but like he's like flirting with that girl kind of, and they're like walking in that deserted grocery store or whatever, and she gives a whole story about how she hates Santa Claus because her dad went in the chimney and like was stuck there and died.
Who cares?
Well, yeah, but
that's
that also like fits the mood of like, ooh, this is like, you know, weird bad stuff, you know, and then it goes back to them in theater throwing popcorn, and then they blow up the whole theater, and it's just, this is hilarious. They're on fire.
It's,
like, it could have been a lot more terrifying.
I think that movie and one of the Indiana Jones is why they made the PG-13 rating.
Yeah.
I think Gremlins was part of that. Who directed that, actually?
I think Steven Spielberg had his hands in it.
Yeah,
I don't think he directed it.
1984.
Best 80s year, in my opinion. 84 had so many good movies.
No, I'm not seeing
I'm going to have to listen to the freaking soundtrack now or something.
Well, I feel like if you listen to the soundtrack, you'd be like, oh, this is 80s, this is good.
Oh, it's
but if
with
you
the
watch it
movie.
with the movie, you're like, oh, this is just out of place. But that's what I really liked about The Thing. Yeah, like, the people that were laughing out loud, like, I get it. Like, there were scenes that were funny. And I was like, yeah, it's funny. But it's not like...
This is a funny movie.
It's not like you laugh out loud. Even when everybody was clapping at the end, that, like when you're watching It's a Wonderful Life in theaters, and you have, like, a couple tears in your eyes, and the movie closes out. That's when you clap in a theater.
Yeah.
But The Thing, like... I don't know.
Like, it's a good movie, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
I just don't think it's appropriate to clap. Like, okay.
You agree with me.
Have you ever flew in an airplane, like, actually, went somewhere? Have, like, clapped when it landed?
Yeah.
Has that happened?
Yeah.
And that's uncomfortable, right?
It's like,
It's really weird because it's like,
they're doing their job.
they did their job. Like,
yeah. They've practiced it how many times? Yeah.
They've done this job how many times? Like, that's like me just throwing out garbage. Like, where's my round of applause?
But, okay, I'm glad that you didn't like it, too. It was really, it was pretty crowded.
I mean, I wasn't really thinking much about it just because I feel like a lot of them were like, you want to watch this cheesy 80s movie and like look at the 80s graphics, it isn't CGI, funny, I guess. I already forget what they were laughing at that wasn't really supposed to be a joke. Because I remember the guy that's tied up to the bench, and he's like, I would like to not spend the rest of my life on this couch, a bench.
Freaking couch.
Yeah, on this freaking couch. And like that was funny. That was a good bit.
But it's not laugh out loud, I don't think.
Yeah, well, like...
it's like a smirk, like, you're like, okay.
Yeah. Kurt Russell playing chess, and he, like, breaks the computer, like, dumps his alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Like, that was a smile, not really a chuckle.
Yeah.
But...
no, I agree with you.
Because, I mean, like, yes, 80s movies do have a lot of, like, cheesiness in it, and, like, just funnies, even if it is a serious movie in ways. I mean, Mad Max, they're really goofy.
Yeah.
But that's even 70s. But yeah, The Thing I feel like was just a serious movie the whole time. And
did it bother you how many people got up out of their seats
instantly?
No, like just like they kept leaving, like walking out. They would come back, I think.
The guy next to you kept getting up and I was like, what's his deal? But
yeah, no, it just bothered me. I don't know why, but like when you see people when you're watching a movie,
preach it, brother.
You sit in your seat. You stay quiet and you enjoy the whole movie.
Keep your phone away.
I don't care. Don't be kissing. Don't be doing stuff in the back row.
Yeah.
You're watching a movie, and you just need a bigger bladder. Like, I guess you need to practice holding it in or something.
Yeah, bring a bucket. Like, come on, you're saying
maybe
that.
Don't buy a gallon size of corn syrup, right? Anyways, that's just...
Get a catheter or something.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you're there to watch a movie, you're there to watch a movie.
Yeah.
And people are there trying to enjoy that as well. But that's my soapbox. Okay.
You can stay on the soapbox because just keep preaching it. Dude.
It's funny that The Thing was more crowded than Tron Ares. I find that
Oh,
funny.
easily. Okay. So, but the thing with The Thing, though.
On a Saturday night, too.
Yeah. Yeah, Saturday afternoon. Yeah.
Disney release it again. We were all busy that weekend.
Yeah, that would be great. But no one would see it.
No.
Yeah.
No, what were you saying?
Well, the thing is, like, when there was only one showing for it, there's a bunch of 80s movies that were being released, and each one of them had, like, 3 showings or whatever. This one only had 1. So it's either you want to see it in the theater or you don't.
Yeah.
That's why I felt like it was really crowded. But also, who knows? Because we didn't see any other of the other ones that they re-released in the 80s to see. I mean, they did put Dirty Dancing in theater. I don't know if that's done, because I know you like that movie.
What'd they do?
Dirty Dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know if you would want to go and see that together. That's kind of just a weird... Dude, so many 40-year-old moms are going to be there.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze and Donnie Darko?
Patrick Swayze. Okay. So The Thing.
The Thing.
It had a budget of $15 million.
$15 million.
Guess how much they made?
150.
19.6 million.
It was a bomb kind of.
Yeah. A lot of people say that they chalk it up because E.T. came out.
Oh, yeah. Wait. No. The Thing came out in 80. E.T. came out in 82.
No. The Thing came out in 82.
Dude. Am I actually, like, stupid?
I wasn't going to say that.
Dude, it did come out.
Yeah.
Ruining
so
it.
There's no women in the movie, but
that's when you know it's a good movie.
Whoa! Why would you say that? But there is a female voice voicing the computer that he's playing chess on.
Oh, yeah.
You know who voiced that?
Sigourney Weaver?
No.
I don't know.
Carpenter's then wife, Adrienne Barbeau, or something like that.
Okay.
This is just random.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Today.
I really liked... Who was your favorite character? Besides Kurt Russell.
It was probably the radio guy, I'd say.
Windows?
Yeah.
Windows was good.
Yeah.
He didn't deserve what he got.
Yeah. Well, he also just...
Yeah.
You're just staring. It's like, come on, man. You're holding a flamethrower. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
This is the best scene in the movie.
Yeah.
But, so...
I liked Carter. He didn't deserve... Or Clark. Sorry, not Carter. Clark. The wolf guy.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't deserve what he got.
Yeah.
But it was a nice ending, I guess. It just...
Boom!
Pop!
Yeah.
Right in the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
But it happens.
Should we talk about what the movie is before we talk spoilers? Because it's kind of all a spoiler in a way, kind of. So, my review on Letterboxd, it just says 12 guys, 1 dog. What can go wrong? Right. That's what the opening is.
Yeah.
There's a crew of 12 people in Antarctica, and at the different what country was it?
Norwegian.
Yeah, Norwegian. They're whatever you want to call it in Antarctica. They're in a helicopter and they're shooting at a dog for some reason, and the dog runs and then finds the Americans, and then the helicopter lands, and they're like, spouting off their language, but it translator says that's not a dog.
Right.
Kill it, but they didn't understand him.
I heard the Norwegians actually say the whole plot of the movie in Norwegian, I think. Like, if somebody had understood what they said, like, the whole movie would be prevented.
Wait, I want to actually look up what they said.
Yeah.
'Cause that would be
I will say, at the beginning of the movie, I was on the dog's side. I was like, why are they shooting this dog?
Yeah.
This dog doesn't deserve
Well, because,
it.
think about all the classic dog movies. I don't know when they came out, like Lassie, or...
I was thinking Balto, the animated one.
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
I haven't seen it.
That's an old one.
Okay. But, like, just
Right.
dogs as a whole, it's like, why are they shooting the dog?
Yeah. And
So-
they're, like, chucking grenades at it.
Dude, it pops right up. That's great.
What did they say?
The highlighted part is in their language, so I try reading that.
Yes.
Translates to get the hell out of here. That's not a dog. It's some sort of thing. It's imitating a dog. It isn't real. Get away, you idiots.
Yeah.
So that's what they're saying. So that is basically...
So the moral of the movie is to speak Norwegian, and then you're fine.
Yeah, so if you ever want to go to Antarctica and be a scientist there, learn Norwegian, and then you never have to deal with...
I gotta say,
thing.
it was a pretty sweet setup. Like, you have the rec room, you
Mhm.
have all the stuff. I was like,
Pool table.
bro, I was like, dude, I would sign up for
Chess
this.
wizard.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you're just chilling. You got a bar.
VHS tapes of...
Yeah.
Not sitcoms. What are they called? Game shows.
Game shows. You're
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, sign me up.
Yeah. You could bet on, like, what the next answer is going to be, but you've seen it 20 times before, so it's like... That'd be fun times.
I think it would be fun.
But, yeah, so... Dog enters.
Yep.
And they're, like, protecting the dog, and then the guy comes out of the helicopter, tries shooting at the dog again, shoots one of the guys in the leg, and then
They
guy,
come
like,
down. Yeah.
headshots him, and then the guy is still in the helicopter, blows up. I forgot what I was thinking when I saw that, though, but it kind of wrapped up as they were already them, like, helicopter pilot, the one that, like, tries throwing the grenade, the whole thing blows up,
Mm-hmm.
could have been Kurt Russell. Like, it kind of just was like each one of them could have been the characters from in
Right.
the thing. Like, could have been like literally the same thing happened to them. But, the end to that one would have been them shooting at the dog. And then they died in stupid ways. But I understand why, because I would be freaking out too, and just being killed that thing. But at that point, they would have known
Yeah.
that you can't just shoot a dog to kill the thing, But yeah, so spoiler free in a way, I'd say. Now anything goes. Anything goes. I really want to know what you thought about the end now.
Okay.
When it's Kurt Russell
Yep.
and whoever the other dude is. I don't know their names. I never follow that. I'm sorry. The black guy. But they're sitting together, and and he's like, "Where have you been?" And he's like, "I was trying to find someone." Do you think he's the thing?
Well, so I looked up the different theories that they have
Sweet.
for the ending.
Tell me, bro.
Do you know them?
Nope.
So, they're technically the guy who wrote the screenplay. He also wrote a couple different endings. So, one of the endings is the bad ending, right? So they're both the thing, and they turn into the thing in front of one another, and yada yada. The other, you could take it the other way, that neither of them are the thing.
Yeah.
And they're just chilling, and they both die. But I like the idea. So he hands him the bottle, and they were throwing Molotov cocktails. So there's a theory that the bottle is filled with gasoline, and so he hands it to Childs, and Childs drinks it, and the interpretation, like, it's possible, like, it was gasoline, but the thing drank it because he didn't know what it was supposed to taste like, and McReady knows that, and so they just sit in the fire. I like that theory.
Yeah, that's good. But also, you said like them both turn into the thing.
Yeah.
It could have just been they cut it off before they had the actual ending, so then it was more up to interpretation.
Yeah.
And to make theories about it, And I do like that a lot more.
Mhm.
I like coming out of a movie and being like,
Right.
do you think
Like
he was the
it
thing?
could
Do you
be
think they were
either
both?
one, right?
But I
They're
mean, the thing
all
was,
feasible.
we were following Kurt Russell's character the entire time.
Yes.
So it's really hard to say that he became the thing
Mhm.
unless it was just a 5-minute period that just isn't in the movie, to make it mysterious.
I heard a theory, or not a theory, but apparently John Carpenter, he wanted to keep the cast in suspense too. So he would like not tell them who was the thing until the last possible moment. And there's a scene I think near the beginning where there's a shadow with the thing and you're like, who is that? Like it could be anyone. And apparently John Carpenter actually used like an extra as the shadow, so he didn't use like any of the cast members.
So none of them, they were all just...
I like that. Like that's
Yeah.
shenanigans that I'd be doing on a set. Be like, who's who? Because I like, I guess if we are spoiling it, there's a part where you're like, I was like, oh, Kurt Russell, he's definitely this alien thing. But
Which scene?
oh, when he gets locked out, like they go back to his place.
Oh yeah, and he comes back and he's just...
And when the one guy finds
Yeah.
his like jacket all torn up, I was like, oh shoot. But
framed, probably.
yeah.
Maybe. That's the other thing, though. I mean, I'm a sucker when it comes to movies that take place in the same place. Entire movie, and it's literally about a bunch of people or just one person
Right.
stuck in this place, and weird stuff's going on. My examples are No One Will Save You, which is a Hulu movie with, I forget her name, but she plays Eve in Last Man Standing. If you've ever seen that sitcom
Mm-mm.
with Tim Allen. Monolith, which funny enough is about a girl that does her own podcast stuff, and she's like just doing stuff by herself, and she gets sent a package, and it's just black brick, really weird, kind of disgusting. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
Um,
You do like the horror
yes.
movies.
I mean, would you consider Reservoir Dogs as a one scenario just because like that warehouse they're in has that in it? Hateful Eight. I love Hateful Eight, and that's
pretty much
all just stuck in a cabin together, and
Right.
it gets really intense. Like those types, Kurt Russell again, I mean, I like those types of movies though.
You love Kurt Russell.
I just love so much.
He is
Dude,
pretty
Kurt
good.
Russell, bro. Escape from New York.
I was trying to watch that yesterday.
Okay,
But,
you fell asleep again?
no. Apparently the version I have is like a commentary.
Oh.
So like I'm debating watching it because I do like John Carpenter.
If you want to borrow it, I have it.
No.
I have it in 4K.
no.
Can't run 4K though, right?
I can. Neuron
Sometimes.
activation 4K. Yeah. The Thing, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's very iconic. I think it deserves all of the credit that it
Yep.
gets. And I think it's a shame that a lot of these movies, like, they're not appreciated when they first come out.
Yeah. Shawshank Redemption wasn't. It was not received well when it came out, and now
Yeah.
people will say that's like one of the best movies ever. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's one on IMDb's top 100,
I
right
mean,
after Godfather. Whoa.
Blade Runner.
2049.
No, that one got a lot of success.
Oh
But
wait,
I'm
the
not
original Blade Runner.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a box office, which is apparently why Harrison Ford hated it. Which is understandable because
He hates everything though.
Well, he does, but also he was doing Star Wars and Indiana Jones at that same time,
Mm-hmm.
so he was probably like, everything I'm in should be successful.
Yeah.
Um,
He hasn't been in that many bad movies though.
no. Donnie
Haven't seen
Darko, slept on virtually,
Yeah, when that came out.
but it's kind of a cult classic. I'm sure there's countless others, but
Yeah.
none that I know.
My favorite thing though with The Thing,
Yeah.
I hate saying like The Thing and then The Thing, yeah, whatever. The soundtrack though, with those just two notes, dun dun.
Yeah.
And there's
Well, it's
him.
one note played twice, but yes.
yeah, it's one note played twice.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
You said two notes, but I thought you were saying like two.
Okay,
separate
Music
notes.
Man.
Yeah, you can
What do you
edit this
say?
out.
Nope, I'm lazy.
Yes,
but
there's 2 notes.
yes, there's 2 notes
sorry.
just throughout, and that's the only evidence we have that he's the thing at the end of the movie. Is when it shows him drinking, it does that, and then it cuts the credits.
I like to think that neither of them were the thing.
Yeah.
And then a rescue helicopter comes and saves them.
But
then he goes to New York. And
is it actually... I cannot think of the word. I am stupid today. Is realistic. I don't think that's a realistic take to it, because
I think Childs is definitely...
Yeah.
Childs has to be, because he literally disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, he's definitely him.
Because, like, what would he be... Because he'd be hearing so many explosions and
right,
stuff.
like,
and,
that whole thing just blew up, so it's like...
I
thought that McReady was dead, too. I was like... Oh, he's gonna kill
Unless
himself.
he was just hiding out the whole time, too. And then he hears an explosion,
Right.
And then he sees Kurt Russell's character and is like, where have you been? It's like, where have you been? Like, because we were only following Kurt Russell. If we followed him, it could have been a completely different movie.
Completely different.
Because, I mean, the whole time, they were going beef and back. But the best scene in the movie, with the bench, when the guys are tied up, the blood test. That's what it's called.
That's brutal. Like, they draw that out so long, and I'm like, kill him. He, like, literally, McReady is just standing there for, like, a solid minute or two, trying to get his flamethrower to work.
Yeah, and the other guy has one, too.
Yeah, and they're all just, like, tied up, and I'm like, So
yeah, and like the bench like went up and down, and they were like, "Get us off! Get us off!"
Yeah,
And they're still like they were tied on it the whole
like,
time.
right there.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure, yeah. And
like,
that'd
right
be
next to that
terrifying.
thing.
And I love that he only did that right when they did the blood test. Like, it wasn't a whole like, well, they're gonna find out anyway. I'm gonna do
Right.
something. No, he waited because there was a chance that they could have just not.
Yeah, he's great.
And oh man, just that scene as a whole is just cinema. It's pure. It's so good.
Apparently, the guy who worked on the effects
Mhm.
and the stuff, you know his story?
I read one fact that the dog scene, the first scene showing the thing, he wasn't doing that one because he was so busy doing everything else.
Yeah.
They had to bring someone else in to do it, and that's still. I mean, that first scene though of seeing this dog. I forgot how long of a scene that was, because I thought they just showed the dog becoming something and then they switch over. But no. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then it like kind of just crawls up. Terrifying.
Yeah. Well, so the guy that did all the effects and whatnot, he was pretty young. He was like 22 or 23. But he was so busy, he was working like 22-hour days during a certain point. Because they had to shoot all this in like 12 weeks, which... it's not a whole lot of time, I don't think. But what else was there? He suffered, like, I think he had a stomach ulcer, and he would have nightmares and whatnot because he was just doing it all the time.
That's all he was seeing was freaky stuff he was making.
Yeah, it's brutal. And it still holds up. I mean, the part where he's like, the guy has the heart attack, and so he like, that gets me every time. That was beautiful. That was horrible, but it was beautiful.
Yeah. It was like, dude, how is that possible? Like,
dude, I might have jumped. That was, for those that don't know, this guy has like a heart attack, and so he's clear, and then he like pushes down on his chest. His chest kind of opens up and then closes like teeth.
Rips his hands off.
Yeah. It's gnarly.
But that's another amazing scene though, because that guy like melts in a way,
and then his head crawls away.
Yeah, his head crawls off, and
then they all laughed at that, and I was like, "Ugh!" The audience.
Well, I would say that it was kind of funny when it showed Kurt Russell's face and was just crawling away, and they all turn around and they were like, "What?" It had a little.
No.
A little.
I wasn't.
That was a smile. That's like.
Sure.
Good
a
bit.
Smile.
But yeah, too much laughter. But I mean, old people just laugh more. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadly.
Anything else you want to say about the thing?
Just the visual effects.
Yeah.
Hold up so good still. And this came out in '82.
It did.
And there's movies that came out 5 years ago, and they already look terrible. Morbius. Like, just terrible stuff. But that's the
Morbius
old
is
stuff.
actually a masterpiece, I think.
Okay, shut up. You know what's funny though? You know that trend when that movie first came out that people would be like, dude, Morbius is so good, and they go to Walmart and they'd buy every single copy of Morbius. 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, all that. I wonder if they still have them all. Imagine going to someone's house and you're seeing a stack of just Morbius in the corner. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to sell them.
Here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
Here's what I'm thinking. So, Jared Leto, since we're talking about this, here's my theory. He was in a lot of iconic films. So he's in American Psycho, classic.
Mm-hmm. 2049.
Yeah, he is.
Requiem for a Dream.
What are the old ones that he's really good in?
Requiem for a Dream.
Okay,
is
yep.
from early 2000s.
What's the other one that I'm thinking of?
I don't know. I don't really follow him because,
There's
you know,
another one that I'm thinking of.
now I have to look this up. And
Yeah.
Scroll
All the
down.
things that I
And,
don't want to. Was he in Fight
man.
Club?
Yeah, he was in Fight Club.
Fight Club. Okay.
Yep, he was in. Never mind. He was in Thin Red Line, which is an amazing.
Lord of War, which we've talked about.
Yep.
There's one other one that I was.
Girl Interrupted, I'm pretty sure is. It looks like it 3.9 on Letterboxd.
Okay.
It must be, and it's directed by James Mangold. Who
Here's what I'm
does some
saying.
stuff.
Jared Leto, or Leto, was in a bunch of stuff that was really good, and then he's not in good stuff. I think Quentin Tarantino, here's my theory,
Oh no.
for his 10th film, just like he brought back John Travolta,
He's gonna bring back Jared Leto.
he's gonna make him beautiful.
Okay,
That's my theory.
But the thing is, the issue with John Travolta is, yes, he brought him back in '94 in Pulp Fiction. What else was he in after that? That was good.
I don't know.
That's the thing, though. Bringing back an iconic actor for one movie. I mean, yeah, I
but
guess.
it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a really good
It's
movie.
a good movie.
Yeah, but I'm
he
just.
kills his role in it.
Oh, he kills it all right. Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
I don't
that's
really have
okay.
much more
That's
to
my
say.
theory. But The Godfather. Let's talk about The
Let's
Godfather.
do Godfather and just all together.
But
And then we'll talk about part 3 later on because
I want to talk about. Okay, well we don't have to.
Dude, it's freaking you're on this. You can do in any order you want to.
The Godfather.
The Godfather.
The Godfather. What makes it so good? Go.
How it starts off, how it sets its tone is so good. The opening scene is guy yapping, you know, whole like dark room, you know, and it's just his close-up face, and it just slowly zooms out, and it like stops resting on the Godfather's shoulder, and then like starts cutting back and forth their whole conversation, and that's the one with him talking about they were beating up his daughter. And he's like, I want them killed. And then Godfather, showing some heart, is like, they don't deserve death if they didn't.
Justice.
Yeah, if they didn't kill her. So it's like we could, probably settle it some other way. So it shows off the bat that yes, this is mafia. These are not really good people, but this guy, he cares.
He does.
Okay, as this is going on, it shows a whole wedding, and you see the whole family having the greatest day of their lives. Getting wasted, singing songs together, dancing.
Yes.
Fun times.
Very
and then,
Italian.
And we get introduced to Michael Corleone.
Mm-hmm.
And off the bat, he's wearing a whole army suit and whatever. He has a non-Italian girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
This guy wants nothing to do with his family business. Until. like, I don't know. That whole setup is just like...
The wedding scene?
Yes. Now, wedding scene a little dragged,
Sure.
but I mean it's important, really important, showing how they are,
How they operate.
because you can see mafia people and just being like, oh, these people don't care, they just kill people, whatever, money and all that. No, they're a family, they care. One of them got married, celebrate. But that marriage,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm just saying off the bat, if you haven't seen the movie, please do.
It's iconic. It's a staple in Hollywood. And
you have to see Part 1 and 2.
Yep.
You can't just watch part 1, you have to watch part 2. So yes, that's almost 6 hours. That is 6 hours of watch, but
Worth it.
it's really worth it.
Worth it.
And because I don't really want to make a whole like spoiler section, whatever. Whole thing just goes.
It's funny because I've seen them before, but we were watching the first one, and I actually felt like the first one was dragged out a little bit longer. Second one is longer than the first one.
Yep.
But I was
like half hour.
Yeah, but I was like the second one, it didn't feel that long to me, but the first one felt a little dragged out. But that might be because I've seen it before. But I do enjoy the second one a whole lot. Did you have anything else you wanted to say? Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a couple of notes. The aging of the Godfather throughout it, after he gets shot and he's like basically slowly dying.
Right.
And you just know it's going to happen at some point. And like the subtle makeup they do throughout him to make him look older and like sicker and whatnot was perfect, because it was so subtle that you like noticed it, but you weren't like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things that like it looks so realistic that you didn't even think about it. It just looked like flipping through picture albums and just being like, yeah, these are, years apart, It was really cool. And the garden scene with him playing with his grandson and he dies.
Anthony.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It shows most humanity in the movie. Of course. Because the Godfather, who his whole thing is sending off people to kill, get money and whatnot, and he's just playing with his grandson. You see, like he's like being a little goofy about whatever, and then he falls over, and heart attack or something, he dies.
Yeah. And it's not how you think it is.
Yeah.
You think like when he's getting gunned down in the street, you're like, oh,
that's it.
But
he lives that. And the other thing I love is Michael wants to visit his father, goes to the hospital, completely deserted. Something out of Halloween 2, completely deserted. Yeah. It's really weird. And he asks the nurse, like, where is everyone? He's like, oh, we just made them leave. Oh, okay. So he gets someone else there, he moves his dad into a different room, and they sit out and just watch to make sure no one kills him, because that was literally going to happen.
Yeah.
So he protected his dad's life, and I feel like that was the first step of Michael Corleone becoming the Godfather.
Mm-hmm.
This Godfather is basically the fall and the rise, because Michael wants nothing to do with it, and then Godfather gets shot, he dies later on, and then Michael gets angry.
It's fun that you brought that up, because in the first scene when he's at his wedding, he's talking to the funeral parlor director. It's like it kind of alludes to a little bit, and so he kisses his hand to show his service eventually. He's like, you never come here. I know you for however long, I think it was 16 years or whatever, but you've never called me Godfather. And so the other guy swears allegiance. And then when Michael visits him at the hospital, he's standing by his side. That's the first, he kisses his hand, and he's like,
yeah.
I think he says something.
And the other thing that's cool, and so you don't even really notice it, is when he's standing out there waiting for the people to pass by and look like they're guarding his dad. The guy he's with is trying to light a cigarette, and his whole hands are shaking. Yeah. And then Michael takes a lighter from him to help him light, and he realizes he's not nervous at all.
No, because he's in the Army. This is a U.S. Marines,
yeah, and
baby.
He's like, oh, this stuff does not bother me.
And he was like, no, he's chilling.
And we get down to Sonny's death.
Yep.
Him getting gunned down. Very exaggerated.
Gunned.
They don't know when to stop.
No, yeah.
Oh man.
That's brutal.
Yeah. And Michael was very like, okay, let's do something about this. And then he goes out and kills the heads of 5 families.
Yep.
And
while his Sonny's child is getting baptized.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Yeah.
Sonny's daughter.
Mm-hmm. Really cool. Do you have any thoughts for Godfather?
Oh, I love it.
That's it?
Guess what the budget was?
You win the budget.
I love budgets, dude.
I'm gonna say.
And this is gonna surprise you. I'll go through all of them.
I'm gonna say 25.
To make?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one, it was a budget between 6 to 7 million.
Oh wow.
Box office?
60.
250 to 291 million. Okay, guess what the second one, the budget for that one.
Oh.
And this might surprise you.
12. Double.
13.
Okay.
You're close. Guess what it did at the box office?
100.
88 to 93. So substantially less, 2-year separation. Guess what the third one's budget was?
Oh,
It
man.
came out in 90.
Yeah,
I
it came
think.
out in 90. Oh man, that budget's gonna be freaking higher. I'm gonna say 20.
54.
54.
Guess how much it made?
I'm gonna say 50.
136.
It made more than the second?
It made more than the second one.
Dude, if you would go in and see it.
Well, you have to go watch it.
Do I have to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the second one first.
Okay, second one.
So,
loved the second one.
dude, the second one adds on so much more of the OG Godfather.
Yep. Vito Corleone.
How he came to the U.S.
Yep.
How he came about, and he was played by Robert De Niro.
Yep.
Which, fun fact, he auditioned to play Sonny in the first one, and amazing job, you know. I mean, Robert De Niro, love him.
Mm-hmm.
He's great. The duo of De Niro and Al Pacino is just beautiful. Now
Yeah.
you don't have it in this movie because different time periods.
Right.
But the one thing I'm kind of hazy on is I'm pretty sure it was the first one, but Michael hid away, right? It was after his.
He moved. Yeah.
Yeah, he moved.
To Sicily.
Yeah, he moved there and then like met a girl,
Yep.
got married, and then like came back slowly. That whole gradual thing was really cool. Also.
Yes, because now you're saying that.
Was it now it kind of wraps in the second one just because the second one
It's the
so much
opposite.
more of it was the opposite.
He leaves. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really good.
And the second one having at the very end him killing his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Not like
Frito.
yeah, he doesn't like do it himself, but like the whole fishing trip and then
Yep.
he gets his son at the last second and he's like
Yep.
you're hanging out, you're gonna go fishing tomorrow. And then the shot of his brother sitting there
It's brutal.
with a guy behind him, and you're like, oh, they're just fishing, and then you see the gun, and gunshot, and the guy
Spoiler.
falls.
Yeah, that's how it ends. Well,
No, the last scene is the dinner
yeah, you're right.
flashback.
That was actually probably, I think, the best scene in the whole movie, and I loved it.
Why?
Because it just wraps it all up, and so the ending of the second one, it goes to the dinner before Michael leaves for the Marines. So I think the events of The Godfather take place in 46, so the year right after World War II. So Michael announces that he's going to enlist. He drops out of college. He's going to enlist for the U.S. Marines. And I think I wrote it in my review, is you see Tom Hagen's hair is balding throughout the second one. But then when they do that scene, like, everyone is young, everyone is there. You don't see Vito Corleone, which is really sad. But I guess they didn't want to bring back Marlon Brando.
Yeah, and Sonny was back too. for that
Sonny was
scene.
back. Great dynamic between them. Sonny brings his sisters. Yeah, that's a whole thing.
Yeah, I mean
Whatever
that's
his
how
name
the
is.
first one ends. Is the sister that got married? He killed her husband at the
Mhm.
very end, and she's like,
Yeah,
Daughter,
and then
right?
you see her, she comes back, she's like getting married left and right, not around with her kids.
yeah, does not care.
I loved Michael's portrayal in the second one. He's just calm, he's calculated, except for that one part with Kay. But other than that, he's like, even just when he's standing at the stairs, you see him, and Kay is like hugging her kids. And you see, like, in his son, Anthony, his son hesitates because he only listens to his dad. Brilliant. And then you just see him, and he closes the door. Brutal, but phenomenal.
Okay.
I kind of hate Kay, but...
Understandable, though.
Right.
Very, because, I mean...
and then the third one, you got...
I need to know what... Please, tell me anything you want about the third one, because I do not care.
I will just say this. Some really cool things. Nicolas Cage begged to be in the third one.
He wasn't in it?
No. He wanted to play Michael Corleone's heir.
Oh.
Which
And his dad was like, nope.
uncle, actually.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
think.
So I was wrong saying, okay.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage's uncle is Francis.
Okay.
How do you say his last name? Coppola?
Coppola?
Coppola. His daughter is in it, so the infant that gets
The
baptized,
first one's there.
she plays as Michael Corleone's daughter.
Okay. That's cool.
That I thought that was really cool. But
That's it. Only cool stuff.
that's I will say this too. The beginning gave me chills. It opens up with the logo and the iconic film score,
Mhm.
which I was gonna do, but I won't do it. But yeah,
That was what gave me chills, which is the title card. There wasn't like an actual opening scene that was like, oh, something's happening.
no,
It was just hearing it again.
It was hearing it, watching the sign, and whatnot. It's pretty long.
too long.
I forget how long it is.
160.
It's interesting. He never wanted to do 2 hours and 55 minutes. No, wait, that's the first one.
Should be 2 hours 40. If
2 hours and 42 minutes.
Yeah.
He never wanted to do a third one,
Mhm.
but he needed money, and so he made a deal.
But he didn't do Megalopolis back in the 90s. He could have just done that instead.
I think I should watch it. I kind of want to.
You can go for it.
I've seen like it's 50-50. Some people really like it. Some people really hate it.
If it has good colors, you'll like it.
It has Adam Driver in it, so I'm a big fan of Adam Driver.
Okay.
Except Kylo Ren, but that's neither here nor there.
Kylo Ren is better than Darth Vader. Rage bait. I'm sorry.
Did you read my review for Wonder Woman?
Oh, you said something about it was written by the people that did Rise of Skywalker. You were like, it was that bad.
It's pretty bad writing, like substantially bad. I remember watching The Godfather 3 last night, and I stopped it at perfect intervals at an hour. So like I paused it and I was like, oh, I've watched an hour. It didn't feel like an hour. And then I did something, and then I came back and I watched another hour. I paused it again. I was like, oh, I still have 37 minutes.
But like, what even is the third one about? Because I know it's just about the death of him, and he's like, isn't he trying to be different and try to wrapping up, trying to like stop it or something?
Yeah. Do you want me to spoil it?
Please.
Do you actually?
I don't want to watch it.
I didn't like it. It opens up and it says the death of Michael Corleone.
Yeah.
The whole thing is just very sad, I think. Oh man, it is devastating the more I think about it. It's just really sad. It's his death, and they kill him in the worst way possible. He has like a diabetes.
Oh.
And I'm like, you watch it.
Slow death.
It's horrible. There's this one scene when he's like comes in, he has a meeting, and he's like, I need sugar, and he's like shaking, and so they give him orange juice and chocolate. It's like, it's just like, if you were gonna kill him in any way possible, why did it have to be diabetes? There's just something about that made it uncomfortable. But you also see throughout the film, he's becoming more and more powerless. So he's out of control. When he has meetings with people, he's telling people to do things.
And they just don't listen.
They just don't listen. They're like, no, I'm doing this. I'm doing it this way. And he's powerless. Like, he can't do anything. I think his first heart attack or something happens, and Kay visits him in the hospital.
She comes back.
She's like, this is the first time I've seen you powerless. Brutal. I forget what it was. I was really tired. I'm always tired. I thought for a little bit, I guess it might have just been the time difference. I thought that they had different actors but I guess they didn't. I just didn't recognize Al Pacino, I guess, and for K. It's so hard to explain. It's so weird because that one's made in '90, but it takes place in
70s.
'79, I think. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know how else to describe it, because just the timeline was weird. But they reference a lot of stuff from the second one, so they bring up stuff. They're like, oh,
remember this guy?
yeah, remember this happened. Remember your Sonny's son. Whatever. Am I allowed to spoil it?
Please.
He goes to the opera because his son Anthony does opera. He didn't go to law school. He dropped out to do opera. And as
that must be the worst part now.
As they're leaving, well, yeah, he likes his cousin. I forget how it's related, but his daughter, whatever, falls in love. But then she gets shot on the opera stairs, dies, and that's a horrible thing to watch because she's like screaming, and you're just like, ah.
Is that the meme? There's a meme of Al Pacino like screaming. People use it before. I'm pretty sure it's from part 3.
It might be. It's heart-wrenching, dude. I was like, it was hard to watch. Just because I wish they had done something different instead of like showing his death. Because like I get it, like, oh, the first 2 are his life, so you have to end it with his death. But they should have done something different, like follow Michael right after the events of the second one or something. They bring up Frito a lot. They're like, you killed your brother.
No.
He's like, no, he drowned. He's like, no. Everybody basically knows. I don't know. It was just hard to watch. Very depressing. I'm trying to think of anything else. It was a bit long. I feel like you do have to watch it just because it is an end of the story. But
also it was a forced ending, which isn't good when you're forced to end stuff, but yeah. Because whenever there's a 20 years later type of movie or any of those, it's always like, what are they going to do? Of course, good examples, 2049, Tron Legacy, in my opinion. A lot. There's a lot, I'd say. But also a lot of terrible ones that come out, like Godfather 3.
Yeah. I mean, you can't say it's terrible because you haven't watched it. I think what would have made it better is if Nicolas Cage had gotten the part. That would have been really good. It would have been cinema. But it happens.
Okay.
It happens.
Anything else you want to say about just the trilogy as a whole, or The Thing?
I think The Godfather is a really good watch. If you're trying to get into cinema, you have to watch it. It's just so iconic. There's a lot of quotes. There's a lot of scenes that they do. All in all, phenomenal film. And if you watch that one, of course you have to watch the second one. The third one is not as necessary because it's not as iconic. But if you do want to know how it officially ends, I'd say you should watch it.
And theoretically, they can make another one because there's been a couple books that have came out from that author
Mario
in
Puzo.
the 2000s. So they could do a part 4.
I wonder if the books are any good.
I know the first book is amazing. Like the one that's based off of is amazing. I'm pretty sure it was The Godfather. You have to fact check me on this, but I'm pretty sure the screenwriter.
Yeah.
He wrote Godfather. It was like his first gig, and then he was like, I think it was for the second one or just some other movies. He was like, I want to know how to like do it right. So he got a book, and the first chapter was saying to watch The Godfather and study its screenplay, which I think is the craziest compliment you can get.
Yeah.
Of winging a movie and it being amazing.
That's pretty good.
Because Godfather Part 1 and 2 has one of the best screenplays known to man.
It is really good.
And I mean, the whole scenery, too, of it just being like a fall type of vibe as terrible stuff is happening, but I don't know, it fits it so well. Like when the guy needs to take a leak and it just shows like the whole like
Yeah.
field with like the car just there, and then the guy gets shot. Like,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
It's really iconic.
Yeah, there's a reason why people say the Godfather of this or that, whatever. Because the Godfather is the Godfather of film.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's like this straight up example of this is what a film is. This is what a really well made, long, but doesn't feel long type of story that like just goes off with a lot of different characters. And,
Yeah, it's
something you
phenomenal.
can just study like for a while.
As a science almost.
Yeah.
I think it's also really funny that they make a really good film, one of the best films known to man, and then 2 years later they do it again. It just goes to show,
Yeah.
like sequels can be really good, I think.
And not only sequels, a sequel that was made instantly after the first one.
Right.
Like, it wasn't even one of those, okay, guys, the first one did really good, let's make a second one to get a bunch of money. Like,
Right.
no, it's part 2. I'm pretty sure it's still in the same book.
Yeah.
If I'm not, I could be wrong, because I think there's some other books out by the time the second one came out. But
yeah.
who knows?
It just feels like you complain so much and you're like, oh, sequels, oh. It's like, no. Like, you can make a really good product and then just do it again right afterwards.
Yeah. Anything's possible.
There was one scene that I wanted to talk about, but I forget what it was, which is unfortunate. But it's
You'll remember when we're done
I do
recording.
really like, you see his kids in the second one, so
Mhm.
Vito and his kids, so you see Sonny, you see his daughter, you see Michael. It's like, oh,
Family.
so wholesome.
Mhm.
Nothing bad could ever go wrong.
Yeah.
I heard too that one of the reasons the movie is so popular is that it really resonated with Italian immigrants
Mm.
in the 70s when there's turmoil and whatnot going on. It was like, yeah.
You want to
makes sense.
hear a fun fact for Godfather?
Please.
'Cause there's lots.
Oh, I bet.
In the wedding scene, Godfather has like the whole line of people going on and talking about their issues. One of them is a singer. I forget his name.
Yep.
But in real life, he is not an actor. He is just a singer. So he sucks at acting. So that scene, if you actually watch it back, you're like, okay, this guy.
This guy.
Look at this guy. You don't know what he's doing.
Right.
And the actor Marlon Brando was getting like pissed off at him. He was like, dude,
He's like, yeah.
do the lines right, whatever. And he was supposed to just be like a little physical to this guy, but he slaps him to get a
Get
real
a hold of yourself,
yeah,
man.
to get a real reaction out of him, so then he isn't acting.
Yeah. I wonder if there's any like behind the scenes of Marlon Brando crashing out.
Oh yeah, probably. Wasn't that like the risk? He like rages. I'm pretty sure that's an actual thing. Because they didn't want to get Marlon Brando in because he's like that type of guy.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
good.
I mean,
Good. He should have a high standard.
Yeah.
If you're working with people and you're an actor, like, no, I'm
do anything.
I'm on. I
Yeah.
mean, dude, making a movie back in the '70s.
You
There's
can't wait
some
anything.
wild things. There's just some wild things that go on.
Yeah. And the opening scene with him holding a cat.
Yeah.
He just
Tell me
found that
about
cow outside of the
It's
set.
I'll make you.
And it ticked off everyone there because it was messing with the audio, and they had to go back in and redouble over it.
That's
I'm pretty
so funny.
sure.
Every time I watch the wedding scene, I'm like, it's got to be so hot. Like,
Yeah, probably.
just looking at it, I'm like, bro, it's probably like 90 degrees. It's tough. I always like the scene where the photographer, he takes a picture, and so the guy he looks at him. He's like, he like sends his bodyguards after him.
Yeah.
Then he
And just
takes
takes
the film.
Yeah, takes the film out.
Mhm.
But
And
he
then-
gives the camera back to him, right?
Yes.
So I guess that's
And then there's another scene with the FBI or whatever. They're writing down the license plates.
yeah.
And he like
Sonny rages.
breaks his camera, and then he like shows him his badge. And
Yeah.
he's just like, gives him cash.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, whatever. I'm like, dude, it's
Bro, being in the
hardcore.
mafia and being able to like screw up and then just hand cash to fix it,
And just
be
like,
wonderful.
Wonderful, yeah. The whole scene, the more I think about it, I wish I knew whatever that girl's name, but the girl who gets married, and she's very pregnant,
Mhm.
and then she just starts. I think that's his name, right?
Oh, they start fighting like that whole scene.
Yeah, she starts breaking all the
Plates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets his belt off. Starts
Hitting her.
Yeah.
She's like running off.
Brutal, but
yeah.
But like I think about that because like if you're doing a scene like that, you have to get it right because you're breaking all the glasses, and you're like, it's almost got to be.
We only got one take, guys. You
Right,
gotta do it wisely.
right. But I mean, I guess they had a lot of money, so I guess it probably wouldn't have been a problem. I think it's not really funny. Maybe you shouldn't do this, but Michael gets married when he's in Sicily. He just never, like, assumedly, he never brings it up with Kay. He's like, oh yeah, I was married when I was away.
Yeah, because his wife dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, car bomb, right?
Yep.
Yep.
By his own bodyguard. Very sad.
And then he just goes back home. He's like, well, Kay's still there.
Kay's still there. Kay's still here.
I still have time.
Yeah, no, he's chilling. But I just think it's funny. Like, imagine getting married and you're just like, well, that didn't pan out, so you just never tell anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, well,
and then you just
back in the States.
Spin around, find the one that you were talking to before.
Yeah. Turns out to be a mistake, though.
Yeah.
We hate Kay on this podcast. This podcast hates Kay. She ruined everything.
Yes, Kay has ruined everything in Godfather, but she has a lot of good reasons to it because...
No.
What do you mean, no? She married in...
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, be honest with me, did you do this? And he was like, nope, I did not.
Exactly.
I did not hear, I did not.
What, you're going to say yes? No.
It just shows that Michael's a liar, and he's just trying to get his way and still be with his wife, and then his wife was like, screw you, I'm out of here. The second one has a really good scene with them shouting at each other.
Just like, it speeds up, he slaps her.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't actually slap her. She gets an abortion, though. So I'm like...
Yeah, that crazy plot twist, though.
Not cool. Not cool at all. Tom Hagen, phenomenal. I love him very much. Do you not? You don't care?
Tom Hagen?
The advisor. The
yes,
they have the
the one that like basically kind of babysits him, being like, you should do this because he knows the law.
But he's not a wartime.
Yeah.
Consigliere. I don't know Italian.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But yeah, like the advisor. I think he's a great character.
Oh yeah, definitely. And the funny thing is that there's a character like that in Game of Thrones. So I'm like, and he kind of looks like him too. So it's like, oh wow, there's like because he is literally an advisor, and he's like with his queen, and he's like, you should do this because this makes sense and not this or that. And there's Peter Dinklage is also another advisor in it too. It's not but he's called the King's Hand.
Michael
Corleone.
Great. I love his character. I think it's just so iconic because he's very calm. He's very precise to the point.
Oh yeah.
He loves his family.
Yeah.
He does everything right. His father tells... one of my favorite points is like his father tells him before he dies, he's like, the first person that comes to you to bring together a meeting, that's the guy that's going to betray you. And then at his father's funeral, somebody comes to him, sets up a meeting. It's him that betrays him. I also liked, maybe I wasn't paying attention, but in the second one, the attempt on Michael's life, you almost don't know who does it because the blame goes back around and around.
What was that attempt exactly?
So remember when he's in bed and...
Oh yeah, his whole family's there,
right?
And he's like,
and so he thinks it's his uncle or someone that he's related to, someone else. So that's a part of the family. And so he tries to have him killed, and then it's like Frito was the one that apparently did it, but then it ends with Tom Hagen saying something that's kind of like, oh, was it him? Because he smokes the cigars with the uncle. I don't know. I love the scene when they're in the courtroom and he's just like, he just doesn't say anything. He just brings in his brother, the guy that's testifying. He brings in his brother.
Yeah.
And Kay's like, what was that? Did you do that? And he's like, it's a thing between brothers. Can't explain it. He's just like gaslighting her.
Mm-hmm.
That's the moral of the the movie. Gaslight your wife.
Gaslight everyone.
If you're involved in the mafia.
Just in general. Have to gaslight.
I guess, do they explain who tried to have him murdered in his bed? Or was that something that I didn't pick up on?
Maybe. I mean, probably just because of how long that movie is. There's probably one conversation they had or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they maybe wrapped it up at the third one also, but you really want to trust the third one, you know, like.
What about Frito? Did he deserve to die?
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah. He should have died in Sonny's place. Could you imagine a Godfather spinoff, but it's Sonny instead, and he's just like, it's like the Batman that laughs.
Dude.
It's like just total war.
Dude, he would be a maniac. It's like, you had to keep his cool.
You know?
But, yeah, like, he did a lot of interesting things.
Yeah.
Which kind of resulted to him being killed, which made sense, but.
The first one is also really iconic because a lot of people get shot, but they do it in a beautiful way. So.
I mean, beautiful. They're all just standing and, like, moving around, fidgeting as, like, there's bullet holes appearing on them. Good old 70s action right there.
So I think about Michael when he first kills the police officer that punched him in the face and the drug dealer. Shoots them both. Brilliant.
Cold blood.
The first guy should have died after the first shot. I think he gets shot in the head or whatever, and he's like, oh, he's still moving. Yeah. Whatever. The bodies, like, they spill the table over. Beautiful. That scene near the end when the other guy, the head of the family, is leaving the hotel, I think the casino, with the spinny doors, and the guy closes it. Boom. Boom. Shot. Beautiful. Blood pulls out. That other part with the casino leader, he's getting a massage.
Yeah.
He looks up, puts his glasses on, through the eye. I think when they're in the field with the driver, I think you see that as well.
Yep.
Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just very iconic, I think.
Yeah.
I like how they portrayed it. Sonny. Brutal.
Times, yeah.
Bro, he did not deserve that. He did not deserve that. He's like, look at how they massacred my boys. Like, that's literally what they did. Just complete genocide on one person.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But it's iconic. But that was probably like $1 million budget right there. That scene alone.
I wonder how they filmed that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, James, stand right there. We'll shoot you.
Bro. But really good.
Oh, yeah.
Overall, I wonder what it has on Letterboxd. Probably something pretty good.
They both have a 4.6.
4.6. Very nice. What does the third one have?
3.3.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it still blows my mind that the third one made more than the second one. But
there's people paid to watch it, probably. All the people that want to see it were just forced to watch it.
Maybe.
So, Fast Track, first one has a 4.5. And the second one has a 4.6. Second one's rated higher. Understandable. And the third one has a 3.5, actually. And since we're doing it, the other one we talked about, The Thing, great movie, has a 4.4.
4.4?
Yes.
Good. And the love it deserves. Is John Carpenter still alive?
I don't think so. I know Wes Craven's still alive. Wait.
What?
I don't think he is, honestly. Never mind.
What?
Wes Craven's like the other OG when it comes to 80s movies. Wes Craven did Nightmare on Elm Street. He did the Scream franchise.
John Howard Carpenter. He's still
cracking?
Maybe? I can't find anything, actually. No, I think he is. Yeah. He's like 77.
Wow.
Unless I'm finding... What? Oh, apparently Rotten Tomatoes said he was dead. And he's like, I'm actually not dead. That's funny. John Carpenter, we love you. We love you, and we're glad you're still with us.
Oh, yeah, he made some, like, documentary or something on Netflix, I'm pretty sure, in 23.
Hey, good for him.
So, yeah,
I wanted to ask you about Mr. Scorsese.
What about Mr. Scorsese?
That movie.
What movie?
Mr. Scorsese.
The movie Mr. Scorsese. Okay.
Do you know anything about it?
No, I thought you were just talking about Martin Scorsese.
Well... Oh, maybe it's a TV series. Yeah, it's a documentary.
It looks like it just came out.
5-part documentary series. Well, I saw somebody rate it on
and it's only about him. Oh boy.
What is it, like 5 hours?
It doesn't even give me a duration on Letterboxd yet.
Yeah, well,
oh man, Conversations with
it just came out 2 days ago. That's actually crazy.
Spielberg's in it. Margot Robbie's in it too.
Hey yo.
And Daniel Day-Lewis. That's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, I think somebody reviewed it on Letterboxd and they were like, I just ate all 5 hours up.
Yeah, Kit Laser, my dog. I haven't pulled up.
Do you think you're gonna watch it?
I mean, probably, but I don't think I've seen enough of his movies to.
I feel like you have.
I've not seen enough.
Enough? Dude, we watched Casino.
Yeah.
We watched Goodfellas.
Wolf of Wall Street.
That's all you need.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, you're set.
Wolf of Wall Street. It doesn't even give me the percentage of
he's probably done so much. Mr. Scorsese.
Should I just read off everything he's done? Wolf of Wall Street.
Show me the picture of him.
Absolute cinema, yeah.
Oh, he did Taxi Driver.
Yep. Shutter Island.
Yep.
Irishman, which is great.
Oh, everybody loved that one.
Killers of the Flower Moon, his newest one.
You like that one, don't you?
Huh?
Did you like that one?
I love Killers of the Flower Moon.
He did Shark Tale. Shark Tale.
No, he did not. Shut up.
You're
looking at actors.
Literally pulled it up.
You're looking at actors.
No.
He did not direct it.
Shark Tale.
Dude, that's why I trust Letterboxd, not freaking Google. So I know you're on Google right now, buddy.
Okay, you're right.
After Hours.
Oh, he was.
Which is the longest 90-minute movie I've seen ever.
After Hours.
The King of Comedy, which is the OG Joker 2019 movie. It's like the same concept.
What year was that? Oh, he did Uncut Gems, which I plan to watch.
No, he did not.
What are you talking about?
Dude, I'm looking at his director movies. You might be looking at just producer, just movies that have his name on it. Uncut Gems he did not do. Gangs of New York he's done.
Oh, you're right. I can't be just spouting off stuff that I...
Fake news.
That's my bad. Yeah. That's my bad.
Cape Fear.
You're right. I'll be on Letterboxd.
The Silence, which is one of the best faith-based movies ever, and it's by Scorsese. It's great. Which we'll do an episode on at some point. So
I kept seeing trailers for...
He's done Hugo.
No. Oh, has he actually done that one?
Yeah, he did Hugo.
Okay. I saw he did a TV show called The Saints, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. It was getting a lot of trailers on TV or whatever.
He did The Color of Money, which is a really weird movie. Not weird. Underrated. I want to see it because it's one of the OG movies that's based off of... It's a sequel from a movie that came out 20 years prior.
It's Tom Cruise.
Yep. The one is... So there's one in 61 called The Hustler. Didn't have Scorsese's name on it at all. It's a 4.1. It's a movie about a guy that plays pool. And they bring that actor back to do a sequel of him training another young kid called The Color of Money with Scorsese. So, and this came out in 86.
Yeah.
So it's one of the original 20 years later type of movies with bringing back the same actor. That's why I want to watch it. Seems pretty cool. And Tom Cruise when he was just getting big.
Should we do...
Same year as Top Gun.
You think we should do an episode about The Sting? You ever seen that?
No.
No, okay.
No, have you?
Yeah.
Is it worth making?
Oh, it's iconic.
Okay,
I think so. I think it's a staple of Hollywood cinematography.
He's also done The Last Temptation of Jesus Christ, which is bannered in Donnie Darko in the movie theater.
Oh, yep. Interesting. Yeah, he's been around for a little while. How old is he now?
Oh,
hey, pull up the picture of... You have to. You know you have to. You know you have to. You can't be... We can't be talking about this man and not pull that up. He is 82 years old. Wow. How many movies has he made? Over 30.
Dude, the amount of freaking parodies of this is freaking terrible. Roblox and dude, this is so bad. But yeah, absolute freaking cinema. Dude, freaking great.
Yeah, show them.
Dude, they're not gonna be able to.
I always thought it was freaking.
Is it gonna freaking freaking stupid. So stupid.
I just thought that was RFK for some reason.
Dude,
but it's
really?
Not. Yeah, but it's not. It's what a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy. He I like his movies. I think you should watch Mr. Scorsese. I mean, Margot Robbie's in it. That's all you really need.
It really is all I need.
That's really all you need.
But I'm right now binging through Game of Thrones.
I was thinking about it too.
And when I'm done with Game of Thrones, I'm gonna watch The Witcher because season 4 is coming out at the end of this month.
Actually, we should do a conversation about The Witcher.
Have you seen it?
No, but I read the books and I played the video games.
And you have opinions on the show at all, or
No.
just no?
Henry Cavill is one of the greatest human beings to ever exist, and we don't deserve him.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
His dedication to the character is admirable. He likes Warhammer, which is pretty cool. Overall,
Do you play Warhammer?
I don't play it, but I know
Of it.
I had a phase where I was doing deep dives and watching a lot of YouTube videos about it. Do you know anything about it?
Warhammer? That's when you like make your own pieces to like play like battle type like.
Battletop, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know of it.
What do you think about Henry Cavill? You don't like him. You think he should just shut up and do his job?
I think they've misused him in a lot of his movies, like Man of Steel, that trilogy of movies with him. I think he underperformed in acting. I think his best performance is in Mission Impossible Fallout.
Okay.
He has the best role in it. It's really amazing movie.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the Mission Impossible movies, please do. They're great. The one I'm talking about is the sixth one if you want to see it. So you have to watch 5 movies to get to the
I really liked
one.
There was one of them that I really liked.
I haven't seen enough of his stuff, so I can't really dog on him.
I think that he loves the source material. So the thing is that directors don't like him because he's like, oh, a character wouldn't act this way. They were doing really dumb and stupid things with the Witcher show and stuff that Geralt would absolutely never do. Like, I think they had a whole thing with Roach, his horse dying, and the director of that episode wanted him to like laugh it off, and so like that's just stuff that Geralt would never do. And I also feel like if I don't know the extent of it too much, but if he had been able to portray Superman as he wanted to, I think it would have been like completely different. But of course, Zack Snyder is more darker, more grim, more realistic, so it's just contrasting things. But I feel like if he had been in the latest James Gunn Superman, I think that would have been interesting to see, like him as that Superman. But that might just be me. I like him.
Yeah.
I think he's...
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stinkers as I've been looking at his movies.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think he's just been misused as an actor. So, I mean, Fallout is his best performance. Because the only other big performance he had was Superman, which we were just talking about how...
Did you watch Secret Level, that Amazon show?
Nope.
Okay, well, he does like he helps I think he helped with that episode, and it's really cool because you see Lieutenant Titus at the end, and he's in Space Marines 2, which is a video game that's doing very well. It's a lot of fun to play.
Okay, nerd.
Lieutenant Titus. Yeah.
Dude, a little conversation about The Witcher, though.
Okay.
You played the third one, right?
Oh, yes.
People say the third one's one of the most amazing games.
Just
like,
thinking
just
about
ever.
it, I want to go back and download it, but I probably shouldn't. Cause
Terrible stuff in it.
no, not even that. It's just I should not spend time on video games right now. But phenomenal. Okay, yeah, I have to talk about it a little bit at least. I read the books, which we should just turn this. I want to.
Dude, it's
I have so many
long
thoughts.
enough.
I have so many thoughts. I want you to read a book and then we should talk about it because.
Read a book? That's terrible.
But it's a really good book, and I think Martin Scorsese.
Should do it. Wait,
He wanted to make a movie out of this. There were a lot of things that they wanted, a lot of directors that came along with this project, but they eventually were like, no, we're not going to make a movie out of this because it's too violent. It's called Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy, and it will change your life. But The Witcher, there's this moment in the game where I had to make a decision, and they have certain screens that it's a time bar, so you only have like a couple seconds to make a decision. My eyes widened so much, like literally my contact fell out. That's just how shocked I was. Phenomenal game. Didn't care for the Viking map. Well, like I really liked that part of the story, but gathering all the treasure chests in the water, it was literally the most monotonous thing I've ever done in my life, and honestly, the equipment I was getting wasn't that great. But the setting, phenomenal. DLC is phenomenal. I think CD Projekt Red, I could get into it because they also did Cyberpunk 2077, which we should talk about. I have some things I would want to bring up if we do Blade Runner. But that's just me getting excited and ranting. Yes. They're making a fourth Witcher and another Cyberpunk, so I'm really excited.
Is Cyberpunk gonna take as long as it did with the first one? That was a whole issue. They were like gonna release it. It didn't take like 13 years for it to come out or something.
So
like,
the first trailer was released in 2013 of it, and it was something else completely different. 2020, they released it abruptly because a lot of the stockholders were
going down.
Were like, hey, we need something to show. Keanu Reeves gave that iconic speech at the Xbox Awards. He's like, you're breathtaking. Right? We love Keanu Reeves. Love him. He's great. Yeah, the game came out super buggy. It had issues. A lot of people, I think, made a bigger deal of it than it really deserved because I think the game was still playable. I mean, there's stuff that they were doing because they pulled it off of the PlayStation. Anyways, kind of like... it's just a lesson, but it came into its own. It's what gaming should be in the future. I think it's phenomenal. Phantom Liberty, the DLC, amazing. You have Keanu Reeves in your head, and he's like, you can like solve mysteries almost with cyber psychos. Great game. I really liked it. Yes, it did have issues, but they fixed it all up, and it's better than it ever is.
I know this isn't in its universe, but have you seen Edge Runners?
Yeah, it is in the universe.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. They literally have that the company's in it.
Okay.
That's in the game.
Okay.
The setting in it, it's in the game.
Is that we could do a couple of different animes since we could talk
Have
about
you watched
Edge Runners.
Edge Runners?
Yeah, I've seen Edge Runners.
Okay. So yeah, you can go to all those places in the game, and you can pick up David's jacket,
dude,
and you can have a Sandevistan as one of your cyberware things.
That's cool.
So you could slow down time. I had a build where I would like do that, and then every time I throw a knife, because you can throw knives, you get a headshot, it like replenishes the timer. So I would just go around. It's so fun. So fun. I love that game. Yes. Sorry, I get excited.
Oh, dude. When I'm done binging all my stuff, we can go down a route of doing an episode or two about video games.
Okay, and
because I have Red Dead 2 sitting here. I haven't played it.
I know.
I have the Batman, the Arkham trilogy. I haven't played them.
Those are really good.
I have a lot of the OG Call of Duties, and I haven't played most of them. I didn't even finish Black Ops 1 because I was going to play Black Ops 2 this year because it takes place in 25.
You should play the first Battlefield, and then we could watch Lawrence of Arabia.
Battlefield 1? Or...
Yeah, Battlefield 1.
I have it.
They have a mission. Yeah, you should play it. And then we should watch Lawrence of Arabia. 1967.
Why?
Because there's a mission in Battlefield 1 where you play as Lawrence of Arabia. and then we could watch a movie about it.
So you want me to play the whole campaign just to play one?
It's not a campaign. They just have like missions. Like
Okay.
I think like 5 missions in different settings.
Oh yeah, okay.
If I'm thinking of the right one.
Yeah. I was thinking about just buying it on Blu-ray because it's on Amazon, and I was like, ooh. So
You should buy Blood Meridian, and then we should make that movie. You and I. We'll write a screenplay. We'll get it to Tarantino. We'll say this should be your 10th movie, but we'll only sell it to you if you cast Jared Leto as the
Hey, you want to be an actor too, so you could be like, can I have a role?
I don't think I could. I don't think I could play a role
even
in that.
a small role.
No, it's.
You know how Brad Pitt started off? Yeah, you heard that story?
I almost don't want to be in that movie.
Brad Pitt said he started off. It was some scene he played an extra in a diner, and like all he was supposed to do as a waiter was just give him food and walk away. But he's like, I really want a line, so he walked over there, and he was like, you want any sugar with that? And they all looked at the director, and the director was like, you do that again, you're out of here. That was Brad Pitt as a young lad.
That's
now
actually really funny.
Yeah. I'm looking up Blood Meridian.
Okay.
Do you have it?
No.
Okay.
I will. If you would read it, I would buy it for you.
Is this the guy that
Rick
writes
McCarthy.
books terribly?
No. He writes them great, but he doesn't write them with punctuation.
Yes, that means terribly.
No.
Because it bothers me so
No,
much.
no.
So
no.
punctuation, meaning there's no periods, there's no commas.
Let me tell you why. So, it's not as bad. There are periods. He just doesn't use contractions. He doesn't use quotation marks. Okay.
How am I supposed to pick up on
You'll
that?
be able to understand it because he does use apostrophes for words that he needs to. Like he will heal. If he didn't, it'd be hell.
Yeah.
So he does
Yeah.
he does it for the necessary ones. But here's what I love about it. So with Blood Meridian, there's so many subtleties, but depending on your interpretation of it, he doesn't use quotation marks. So when people are talking, you can almost attribute it the other way around. He does this a lot in The Road,
Okay.
which was something really good. I'm reading No Country for Old Men, which is a really good movie that we should watch because I think it won.
I have it.
Oh, have you
Yeah.
seen it?
Yep.
It's won a lot of awards. Yeah, so he wrote that.
Yeah. I've heard of Blood Meridian because this is the guy that is a crazy like serial killer, weird guy with like a really pale face, and it's like really terrifying.
He's not a
Is he-
serial killer, but yes, the judge.
Yes, he's like a terrifying
Yes,
type of like.
he's like 7 feet
maniac.
tall,
Yeah,
completely
'cause
bald. Yes.
I've researched this stuff about creepy book characters,
Yeah.
and this one keeps popping up. It's only $10. on
I would.
Amazon. Should I buy 2 copies, one for me and one for you? How many pages is this sucker?
Oh my gosh, if we could do an episode just talking about this book. But it's a
It's a book.
dude, if you bought me a copy, yeah. If you're going to buy me a copy,
I'm gonna look up how many pages this sucker is.
I'll pay you
because
back.
I wanna be prepared. How many pages?
what was the last book
is-
that you read? Cuz you love The
One.
Giver. We talked about that before.
Yeah. There's a couple books that I've read repeatedly, and that would be The Giver, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yep, just the first one.
Just the first one.
Have you read the rest of them?
I've read all of them.
Okay,
but
just the first one.
I've had the first one the longest, and like every year I just
You
read
just
it.
go back to it.
Yeah.
I get that.
So it says between 337 and 368 pages. Now, if I open this sucker up and it has a font choice of 10 and it's this small, I might throw it in the trash. Right. Dude, I find it funny we're just still recording. We're planning about reading a book together.
Dude,
but
I'm
down.
If you're
I'll order that sucker right now.
Bet.
Because it's 40% off.
Bet. Buy
$10.
me a copy and I'll pay you back.
Yeah.
Listen, no, I think we should talk about it and then we should write the screenplay for it.
That's going to take forever.
I know, but it'd be so fun.
Or we could just write a scene as a screenplay, and then wait. What if? Hold up.
Yeah.
What if we do a podcast story of it? So it's just our voices, and we act it out, and we get other people to play different characters, and we'll
I don't
do
think
it
we
for a
could.
scene.
Yeah, maybe.
Because that's I mean, I don't know if they already do that because that's what most audiobooks already
Yeah.
are in a way. But that would be fun.
I think you should read it and then
Think about it, yeah.
and then think about it. But it is.
I mean, they've tried it before though, multiple times.
Yeah.
But
I listened to a podcast about somebody who read sections of this book, and he was talking about it. So, anyway, it's been out for a while. I think he spent 15 years writing it, and then he learned Spanish so he could read the historical records easier, which we can get into later. I love this book, and I think
there is a book
phenomenal.
series that I do have. There's 6 books. They're all thick, but they're easy reads. Really good to just go through.
We're talking about books now.
Maybe for an episode if we're going down to maybe
I love
doing
books.
book episodes.
You should see my bookshelf. You could actually.
You have a picture?
Yeah.
You're like, where's my phone?
Where is it? It's not the camera anymore.
Yeah. Never was.
Yeah, the one time.
Yeah.
I mean, just the picture I took of my new bass guitar, like all the stuff in the background.
Yeah.
It's a bit trashy, but I got.
You don't have that many books though.
Oh, I have. It's
You
a
have
bigger
more, don't
shelf,
you?
like above. Yeah. And
And
then I have
it
a,
just keeps going up. Yeah,
I have
okay.
a bunch in the basement as well.
Okay. You want to see my bookshelf then at some point?
Yeah.
It's upstairs. Yeah, because the bookshelf right here is just freaking movies.
It is.
I ain't complaining because I love movies.
Right.
But
Yeah, no, books are great. Books are great. I think I saw two. There a long time ago, I was looking at a list of books that became movies that won Oscars.
Mhm.
It's like a shortish list, but The Godfather's on that,
Mm-hmm.
and so is The Return of the King, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, but the 6-book series.
Yes.
It's really good. I read it in middle school, and they made like a 10 years later trilogy of books that are alright. But these 6, if you want to read about a bunch of teenagers
What is
seeing
it?
trauma happen in front of them and people getting brutally killed and like decapitated and stuff, it's a good read. It's called Gone by Michael Grant. It's Gone series.
Mm-hmm.
The whole plot of this,
Yeah.
and it's literally the first page starts right off the bat. Everyone over the age of 16 disappears,
Yep.
and this entire town, they're stuck in it. They cannot leave, and some of them get superpowers. What happens when a bunch of 15 and under have superpowers that are deadly, stuck all together with limited food supplies?
Mm.
What happens when stuff runs out? Cannibalism. It's terrible stuff in it, but it's amazing.
Okay.
So that's my like recommendation. I
That's
have all of
right.
them. If
Okay.
you want to borrow them at some point,
I'm,
just read the first one.
I guess we just talk about books now. I'm listening to Crime and Punishment.
Okay.
Crime and Punishment is really good. I enjoy that a lot. Blood Meridian. I'm doing a second listen through on Spotify, and the guy who reads it, phenomenal. His voices that he does, incredible. I have No Country for Old Men. Reading through that as well.
Is it as good as the movie? Better?
I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, you haven't seen the movie?
No.
Yeah, we'll do an episode on that.
Okay.
You can you read the book,
I'll read the
and
book.
then we'll watch the movie together, and then you can compare the two, and we can talk all about.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And I could read bits of it, and like, just important parts are in the movie or whatnot, just because Game of Thrones I'm watching is
Right.
wonderful.
Right.
Well, because No Country for Old Men is a modern western,
Right.
and so good.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it
we'll
won.
have to.
It won a good amount of awards.
Hmm.
Have you seen The Road?
I think so. Years ago.
Okay. Well,
I know of it.
that's another book by
Okay,
him.
Okay.
That book is crazy.
Okay. Our episode's way too long. We can talk about books off camera. Dude,
Okay.
we're at almost hour 50.
Yeah. You mean 2 hours? Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
crazy.
Have fun editing this.
I mean, it's gonna be pretty easy. All I have to do is show me
Copy and paste.
with showing something.
Yeah.
But yes, so thank you for watching, listening to our rant about
The
Godfather
Witcher.
to us,
Yeah.
Talking about
we talked about everything.
everything else,
Parasite.
but it was great. So, absolute cinema.